Hey guys, Jordan West, e-commerce entrepreneur here, talking about the 11 do-it-yourself SEO tips to save you money on your e-commerce store. How do I know that these work? Well, I own multiple brands and I've used all of these strategies on my store and we rank super high. Number one is improve title tags. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to improve those title tags in the video today. That along with 10 other strategies. Stay tuned. Hey guys, if you are trying to scale your e-commerce store, I highly suggest that you like, subscribe, and turn notifications on to this channel. All right, guys, let's get into it. The 11 do-it-yourself SEO tips to save money. Now, I wanted to let you guys know that this is in conjunction with Practical E-commerce. The guys over at Practical E-commerce have tons of e-commerce knowledge and skills and just incredible articles. So just want to talk to you guys about number one again, improving title tags. So look at your highest level category pages. So our research shows that e-commerce category pages should drive up to 32% more organic traffic than product pages. So this is your general category pages. Sometimes a small common sense tweak to a title tag can make a massive difference, especially if your e-com platform generates default titles based on the labels in your taxonomy. So for Shopify, for instance, this is very much true. This can result in tags just like women's blah, blah, blah. And it does not help. So if you can go in and improve those title tags and make them more SEO friendly, and we'll talk about number two in your mastering keyword research right after this. If you can make those more friendly and more keyword searchable, you're going to do a lot better. Remember, focus on those categories. So number two, master keyword research. So a sound SEO program relies on keyword research to number one, know the words and phrases of real searchers. These are not just, robotic searchers. Number two, to determine which keywords to actually target. And then number three, gauge demand for your products. So marketers tend to use the jargon of their industry and brand. Don't assume that you know what consumers want or how they search. We do this all the time, especially in the marketing world. We're always using jargon and we're always using slang that we think everybody else uses, but they don't necessarily use that. The best keyword tools offer a demand score for each time, for each theme. So Google Keyword Planner is a great free go-to keyword research tool. You need an active Google Ads campaign to be able to access all of the really useful data. In my opinion, it's the best free tool out there for you guys to actually see the demand for certain keyword phrases. Most of the other ones do require a paid subscription, but honestly, they are worthwhile. If you think about the amount of money you're going to be paying on paid search versus a lot of these organic results that are going to come in, it is well worth your while. Let's move on to number three. So understanding your competition. This is a big one. This is a big one not just for keyword research, but it's really important just in business in general, right? Not obsessing over your competition, but understanding your competition. So identify your organic search competitors, not necessarily just the sites that sell the exact products and services, but also informational sites and massive retailers that compete for those exact same phrases. Wikipedia, Vogue magazine, and Walmart are all your competitors if they're taking up room on the search results page. Ask yourself, what are they doing well in organic search? Why are they getting on organic search and you're not? Number two, what content themes do they include that you don't, right? Content is a massive driver in the SEO world. Number three, how do they structure their site to target these valuable keywords? And number four, how do they engage shoppers more than you're engaging shoppers, right? Also, study their reviews and their social media activity to identify products or site info that could improve your own offerings and your user experience, or as people in the biz like to say, your UX. Number four, map your keywords. So knowing what consumers want and the search phrases that they use, map keywords to each page on your site. So create a spreadsheet of all critical pages in your site's navigation and map unique primary and secondary keywords to each one of them. So create new pages for unassigned high value keywords. if you know that people are searching certain phrases that should lead to your products, create new pages with those high value keywords. Use long tail keyword themes that drive fewer searches but are typically more specific, such as how to get red wine out of carpet. Right. Those are long tail keyword searches. So use those in blog posts, FAQ pages, product pages, all of those places to be able to drive that organic traffic. Number 5, this may seem like a simple one, but a lot of people aren't doing it. Optimize your site. With your keyword map in hand, right, the next step is implementing on-page SEO, including updating the content on the pages to include the keywords that you have done the research for. Number 2 in all of this is creating new pages for unassigned keywords. And we talked about that before with text and potentially graphics, audio, and video. Launching a new keyword-rich section such as a blog or an educational portal, right? What you're trying to do is you're trying to tell Google and Bing what you're all about and why they should be sending traffic to you rather than your competition. Number 6, and this is a really, really important one, this is producing regular content. I cannot say this enough. Google loves when your site is constantly refreshed and there's new content. So create ongoing content tailored to your specific audience. You don't have to kick out a new blog post or content every other day. That's not really realistic for e-commerce sites. Just publish unique content at least monthly, if not weekly. I would start monthly, but consistency is key, right? Just like on podcasts or on YouTube, all of that. It's just consistency. So content doesn't need to just be text. Use illustrations, product photos, how-to videos, or any other content that's going to help your shoppers. Delivering value is vital. I'm going to say that one more time. Delivering value is vital. If the content doesn't fill a need or engage your customers and prospects, you've wasted your time and you've wasted theirs. So don't create content just for the sake of creating content, right? You want to create good content for your potential customers. Number 7, and this is what most people, actually focus on most of the time, and that's boosting your link equity. So link equity is the quantity of high quality, topically relevant sites that link to yours. I'm going to explain this in a little bit more layman's terms. Imagine you're at a party and you go up to people and you say, "Hey guys, I'm the best. Check me out, I'm the best." Right? People are going to be like, "Wow, this guy's a bit of a psycho. I don't know if I really like this guy." But if other people at that party are pointing to you and saying, "Wow, that guy, he's the best," you're going to have way more equity at that party. Similarly with backlinks, right? Link equity and contextual relevance are the top 2 organic ranking factors. So combined, acquiring links and content marketing increase your equity naturally. And there's a bunch of different sort of ways that you can do that. So content marketing for SEO involves creating articles, videos, podcasts, things that people want to share and link to. So as the number of people exposed to the content increases, so does the potential for links. The more good content that you have, the more people that actually want to send content and links your way, right? They want to link to you. They want to say, "Oh my gosh, Jordan is just putting out incredible content these days. Let's put this video on our website," or let's link to their article because it's an incredible article. So link acquisition, on the other hand, though, involves identifying high value pages or sites that are topically relevant. Number 2, figuring out how to make your content valuable to that site owner. And then number 3, reaching out directly to request a link or an arrangement that would lead to a link, such as a guest post or an interview. That's another great way to do it. For you e-commerce stores out there, when somebody asks you to be on their podcast, just say yes, because that is a backlink back to your store, right? And the more of these high value backlinks that we can get, the better. All right, so number 8, and this is probably what a lot of you are incredibly good at, and that is building your social media network. Social media enables you to connect with your audience. Nurturing those relationships increases the exposure of your content, and thus the likelihood that someone will blog or link to it. Consumer-facing businesses will likely find the most valuable in Facebook and Twitter, though, now we're talking TikTok is a huge one. B2B companies are going to be a little bit better on Twitter and LinkedIn, but honestly, the more places you can be, the better. Attractive images are going to do really great on Instagram and Pinterest. I really feel like I'm probably preaching to the choir here because a lot of you, from what I know, are doing amazing on social media, and that's not necessarily the place that you're going to need some help on. What I will say is that when people reach out to you to do blog posts on you and are going to offer you backlinks, just say yes, right? Especially if they're going to do it for free. Just say yes to every backlink that you can potentially get. And that's what social media is going to do, is get you having those conversations. And it will be a massive snowball effect where Google really gives you high rankings, and that's going to absolutely beat most of your e-commerce counterparts who aren't watching videos like this and who aren't doing things like this. Number 9, you've got to understand analytics. So you can't optimize what you don't measure, right? SEO requires a basic understanding of Google Analytics or an equivalent. I highly recommend Google Analytics. It's a free, probably one of the most amazing tools out there. In Google Analytics, go into acquisition, all traffic, channels, right? You may have to come back to this here. Then click on organic search and then change the primary destination to landing page. And you can analyze your SEO performance right there. Alternatively, you can also do this through Google Search Console, and you will need to hook up Google Search Console into your analytics, and you can search again on YouTube on how to do that. Google Search Console is amazing. Beware of the keyword dimension though. No analytics program can accurately track which keywords referred all of that organic traffic to your site. Maybe in the future there may be some that can, but again, we're just looking more at some of these broader kind of keywords. Number 10, you're already doing this. Read SEO posts. So study an SEO guide such as SEO how-tos or other helpful and free beginner SEO guides. Moz has some great stuff out there. Google itself has some great stuff out there. Check out Google's webmasters. Follow the Google webmasters, and they'll tell you exactly what to do. And number 11, this is just incredible for anybody out there. Ask questions. If you're stuck, ask questions of one of the many SEO communities. Google's Webmaster Forum is a great place to start. Participants include Google employees, SEO professionals, marketers. You can join Facebook groups. You can join Q&A forums. Twitter is a great place to talk about SEO. Beware, there will be SEO people out there who are going to try to help you and try to sell you on their SEO services. A lot of this, though, you can do yourself, and I highly recommend knowing how to do it first before you move on to paying somebody to do these things. If you follow these 11 steps, I have no doubt that within the next month or two, your organic rankings are going to start to climb above your competitors. I really hope that you loved this one today. If you did, feel free to like, subscribe, and then turn notifications on below. Before you go, in the description, we've got some incredible e-commerce only resources for you to help scale your store from wherever you are into the mid 7-figure, 8-figure, maybe even mid 8-figure range this year. So look in the description below for some incredible free resources that we've given to you guys, and we really want to see you guys succeed.